Let us consider a capacitor. In capacitor, there are two plates. This is plate 1 and this is another plate. The two plates are arranged parallel to each other. When capacitor is charged, so one of the two conductors will be given the positive charge plus Q and another conductor will be given the negative charge. Here, the magnitude of the charge will remain same on both the plates or both the conductors, but the signs will be different. They are having the same magnitudes. Now, what is the charge? What do you mean by the charge on the capacitor? What do you mean by charge on the capacitor? The charge on the capacitor is the charge on positive plate. Charge on positive plate is called as a charge on the capacitor. The charge on the capacitor is only the charge on the only positive plate, but it is not the total charge of the two capacitors. The total charge of the two capacitors, in fact, it is 0. So, the charge on the positive plate, only positive plate, is called as a charge of the capacitor. Let us discuss about the second point. Let us consider a capacitor. There are two plates in the capacitor. One plate having positive charge and another plate having negative charge. Similarly, one plate having positive potential and another plate having negative potential. So this is at higher potential and this is at lower potential. There is a potential difference between the plates of a capacitor. The potential difference between two plates of a capacitor is called as a potential of the capacitor. Is called as a potential of a capacitor. What is the total charge of the capacitor? The total charge of the capacitor is equal to 0 because plus Q plus minus Q is equal to 0. So the total charge of the capacitor will be 0.